Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm really excited for today's video because it's going to be my 11th update in my 11th, maybe 10th, I don't know. But it's going to be my update in my Pan Those Eyeshadows series. This has been one of my favorite projects ever. It's been so much fun. I love eyeshadow and I love panning, so it's just been really fun to work on eyeshadows this year. Now I did start my project as something separate and kind of like it evolved over time to be more like what everyone else has been doing for the Pan Those Eyeshadows. The series was created by Lexi, so I'll have her channel linked down below, as well as anyone else I know that is currently doing this project. I'm already so excited to do this project again next year. There are a few things I'm going to change about, or like I'm going to tailor the project a little bit differently, which I'm really excited about the changes that I'm going to be doing for next year's project. But we do have the last update today before the finale, and I'm really excited to share that I have hit pan on one shadow, so we will be rolling in a new shade at the end of the video. It is also day 9 of my 10 days of holiday giveaways, so that means we have another giveaway in today's video, and we're just going to share it right away. So today's prize is going to be the Laneige Hydration Dream Team set. This comes with 4 products from Laneige. You are getting a full size of the Laneige water sleeping mask. I have not tried this product. I don't think, if I have, it's been in like a sample size. I tried something from Laneige that I loved in a sample size, which I thought might have been the water sleeping mask, which is why I wanted to pick this up for someone. It also comes with the Laneige cream skin toner and moisturizer, which I have not used, but I've heard really good things about that. And then it comes with the Laneige Water Bank Moisture Cream. I have not tried, I don't think, unless I tried that in a sample size, and if so, I really loved it. And then it also comes with one of my favorite products of all time, a little deluxe size of the Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask. So perfect for this time of year and anyone with dry lips. So I'm really excited to be giving this away. If you guys missed my introduction or my like kickoff to my 10 days of giveaways, I'll have that video linked down below, which will have just a little bit more information on like how to enter and like what's going on. But essentially all you have to do to enter to win today's prize is be subscribed to my channel and leave a comment down below with the nail polish emoji is what I'm going to say. I'll post a picture of the emoji on the screen. If you want to leave a comment and you don't want to be entered, just don't put this emoji in your comment. But if you do want to be entered, all you have to do is leave a comment with this emoji. You could leave a comment about anything, or you could just leave a comment with this emoji. That lets me know you want to be entered. This will run for 1 week before I select a winner, which I will post in the description box as well as on my community tab. And then on December 11th, I will be mailing out all 10 of the prizes, so that hopefully you guys will have these prizes, hopefully the 10 winners will have the prizes by the holidays. That is my hope. So that is it for the information about the giveaway. Again, it is the Hydration Dream Team set from Laneige. I'm super excited for someone to get their hands on this. But other than that, if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, I hope you'll consider doing so before you go. I do post videos 5 days a week, so if you don't think I'm crazy by the end of this video, I hope you'll consider subscribing. Other than that, let's just get into this update. Okay, so I do have the 5 palettes that I was working on this past month, and I will say the progress on these 4 has been very minimal and not exciting at all. And then I did finally hit pan on the shade out of the Natasha Denona Gold palette that I was working on. So let's just jump into the exciting stuff right away, and I will show you this guy. So I really had to like focus and dig. The Natasha Denona shadows are so deep. Every time like you think you're getting close, you're really not that close at all. I pretty much wore this shade like every day. So I was working on this shade right here in Sandstone, and as you can see, there is a really like deep dip in pan going in this one. I'm very excited to have hit pan on this. I like this shade, but it's a little bit, I want to kind of say pukey brown, whereas some of the like, I prefer the browns in like this row right here. But still, it was easy to use this as like a single shadow shade to wear to work, or I would pair it with just like another like shimmery shade on the lid. I'm not feeling the best today, you guys, and I'm like, my brain's not working, but I would just use this as a shade on its own, or I would pair it with like a single shimmer and just call it good. I used this shade so many times, so many times over the course of the last couple of months, but I'm very excited to have hit pan on this, and I am ready to roll in a new shade. So then moving on to the other 4 palettes that I was focused on. So this Pure Festival palette I rolled in last month. The shade that was randomly selected for me was this sparkly purple shade, which is in the shade Gypsy. I only ended up using this 1 or 2 times. I actually really do like the shade. I think it's really, really pretty, and I ended up pairing this with, I believe, the Poison Garden palette from Nabla. I created a look and used this on the lower lash line, which I really loved it that way. I'm just not wearing sparkly purple shade, or not sparkly, I'm not wearing bright purple shades on an everyday basis, so this one is going to be very slow going. I don't think I'll hit pan on this by the finale, which is the next update, but I'm going to continue to try and get this, some more use out of this one, so that maybe we'll see even like a dip I would be happy with by the next update. Okay, so there was the swatch of the shade from the Natasha Denona palette that I ended up hitting my goal on, and then here is obviously the Pure Festival. So then next, from the ColourPop Perception palette, I have been working on this shade right here, which is in the shade Culture. I have used this probably like 4 or 5 times, but still I feel like there's been no real significant progress. This one is definitely a little bit more orangey or warm toned than this shade out of the Natasha Denona palette. So I don't know, I don't always love wearing warm tone shadows to work. It's just, I don't know, for some reason I don't like wearing warm tones to work. I prefer a neutral brown or a cool toned brown, so I don't wear this one to work that often. I think I wore it like 3 times to work this month, but I didn't get a ton of use out of this. I did a couple other looks with this, but again, I think I only used this like 4 or 5 times this month, so not a ton of progress there. I do love this palette. So I was using it the other day, and I have paired it with this shimmer Diva all over the lid. I also love Spill the Tea as well as Strut and Slay. The shimmers in here, or the foil shades, are just outstanding. So I do really love this palette. I just didn't get a ton of use out of the shade that I'm working on. Next, out of the BH Cosmetics Weekend Festival palette, I rolled in this shade last month. This is in the shade Carnival, and it is this really pretty like blue silver shade. Here it is swatched right there, and I at first didn't think I was going to get a ton of use out of this, which I didn't, but recently within the last few days I found a way to wear this that I really like this. I usually go in with just like a cool tone brown and then do this super diffused all over my lid, and I've even found that I feel comfortable enough wearing this to work. I feel like I can make it look neutral enough that it's appropriate for work, so I'm hoping to get some more really good use out of this shade before the finale. I have hit pan on one other shade in this palette this year. It was in the shade Boho, one of my favorite shades ever, I think, in my entire collection. It's just, I don't know, I love this Boho shade. I love this palette in general. I think it is beautiful. I'm so glad that I got my hands on this, and I'm really excited to continue to work on this for the remainder of the year. And then finally, I had a shade out of my Nabla Secret palette. I was working on the shade Creation Crown, which is this super vibrant coppery gold shade, and I think I wore this 2 times this month. It's just it's so intense that I feel like if I wear this to work, it's too intense, you know what I mean? I guess I could try and really diffuse this. I thought this was going to be way more wearable from like a day-to-day perspective than it actually is. I still really do love this palette. This is newer to my collection, but I really do love this palette, and I really do like the Creation Crown shade. You probably won't be able to see much progress at all with this one, but I have used it a couple of times. I don't think I'll hit pan on this one by the end of the year either. In fact, I might not hit any more pan on any shadow the rest of the year, but this was the quintet that I was working on this past month, and now it is time to roll in another shade to replace my Natasha Denona shade. Okay, so after adding in all of the eyeshadow shades or eyeshadow palettes that I picked up during the Sephora VIB sale, I'm now up to 915 eyeshadows within my collection, which I know is absurd, but like I said, I love eyeshadows. So I'm going to go in to the Pretty Random app, and I'm going to generate a random number between 1 and 915, and we get number 183, which is going to be I'm excited to find out. Okay, so number 183 comes out of the Balm Meet Matchmaker palette, and it is in the shade Lemons. Unless that, I don't know if that's right, unless that like auto-corrected to a different name, but I'm gonna go grab that palette and we will see what shade we're working with. Okay, LOL, it's not it's not Lemons, it's Lemos, L-E-M-O-S, Lemos. And it's actually, I actually might be able to hit pan on this. So it is this shade right here, this just matte cream bone colored kind of shade. I swatched it, I don't even know if you'll be able to see on my thumb right there. So I can just use this as an all over lid setting shade. So maybe I will be able to hit pan on this before the end of the year. Not an exciting color, but exciting that I probably can hit pan on this with just like a little bit of effort. So I'm hopeful that I will at least hit one more pan before the end of the year. I have hit over, or I have panned more than 19 shadows this year. Not necessarily all within this project, but I have hit pan on more than 19 eyeshadows in my collection this year, which was my goal. So that's really exciting, but I would love to hit pan on one more shade before the end of the year. So that is going to conclude today's Pan Those Eyeshadows update. If you guys are doing this in some capacity or another, let me know what's going down below. If you have a YouTube channel and you're doing it, link your video, your, what am I thinking, account, link your channel down below so I can go check it out. If you're doing it on Instagram, leave me your page down below because I love looking at pictures of pans on Instagram. I don't know, it's like a weird thing with me, but I love it. Anyway, you guys, that concludes today's update. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for sticking around to watch. Don't forget to enter my giveaway if you are interested, and I will catch you in tomorrow's video. Bye.